What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is a recap time for England versus Wales. It took place in England this past weekend, the famous stadium Twickenham, in what an interesting game. Totally different turnout to what I was expecting. The winning streak of 14 consecutive games is officially over, and all I can say is congratulations to England and well done to Eddie Jones. He totally experimented with that team and threw a curveball. I mean, I did the predictions video before time, and the teams I was thinking of was the Farrells. No ways, it was George Ford. Obviously, Billy was there. I mean, that guy's a machine. Very experimental team. So well done to Eddie Jones for doing that test. It definitely worked. You could see the passion within that man. I mean, there were certain times when he was caught in the telly swearing, but he's definitely a passionate coach, that's for sure. But great turnaround and great start for England as they are heading into the Rugby World Cup warm-ups. I mean, what a way to kick it off. I really thought Wales would have put in a bit more of a stronger performance and be a little bit more dominant, but it just wasn't their game on the day. England's tries were great. Wales had their moments, but that was all England's game. The crowd was there, the players were there. It was it was an interesting game, it really was. And again, credit to England for picking up a solid victory over this weekend, a much needed victory and a big confidence boost for them as they approach the Rugby World Cup. If we look at the tries, 3 versus 3, which is very interesting. 33 points to 19 was the final score. Kicking percentage, Wales definitely let them know, 67%, which is not good enough. Obviously, if they converted all the points, it would have maybe given them a bit more confidence. So that was a letdown for them. Big news with Gareth being ruled out of the Rugby World Cup. So unfortunate for them as Wales continue to build their team. Gareth Davies scoring a try in the 22nd minute. George North in the 50th, Jones in the 56th minute. So Wales definitely had their points, and I thought in that 50th minute they were going to come back, but it wasn't meant to be. I mean, England, the try by Billy Vunipola in the 4th minute just showed that they are here to stay, or here to play solid rugby. And I still looked around to my old man and said, hello, England are looking solid. So well done to them. Joe getting a try in the 13th minute, and then Luke Cowan-Dickie getting one in the 39th minute. So no actual try in the second half from England. So definite comeback, credit to Wales on that point of view, but the definitely kicking let them down. Meters run, 497 versus 522 kicks from hand, 24 to 19 to England, 128 passes versus 158 to Wales, 119 runs versus 136 to Wales. Attacking side, possession and territory was pretty on point, 47 to 53 to Wales in possession, but territory 50-50. Truly interesting that, but definitely a turnaround for Wales in the second half, showing a bit more strength. Clean breaks, 13 versus 12. Defenders beating 31 versus 25. 31 to England. 10 offloads versus 10 offloads. Ruck ones says 76 of 77 and 90 of 93, both getting in the 90s there, so well done. And then turnovers conceded 12 versus 15. If we look at the scrums, 100% for England and Wales, although Wales only had the 2 and England had 9. Lineouts, both losing, England lost 1, 7 lineouts, and then Wales getting 12 lineouts, losing just the 2. Tackles in the defence, 82% and 78%, 82 England, 78 for Wales. They could work on that a bit as they approach, just getting that a bit more into the deeper 80s. I think that will be best. Discipline, 8 versus 7. Penalties conceded, 8 to England. So yeah, interesting outcome. Definitely a good day for George Ford. Definitely puts the pressure a bit on Owen Farrell, I must say. But the kicking wise for Wales definitely needs to improve if they wanted to be contenders for the World Cup. But it's amazing how times change in this interesting game of rugby that we know and love. That there was a lot of hype for Wales. There was average talk for England, and now all of a sudden England have hit the world right, it will hit the ground running, and are now the talks for Wales are already. People are doing the memes. I mean, the memes I've read has been quite strange. Question to the England fans: Eddie Jones is an image of him, and it was also in the game. He had like a red button that he was holding. Is that like a connected to his mic to the on-field boykies? Or what was that? I'm very curious to hear. Everyone said it was his panic button in order to keep things going. So I don't know. I'd be interested to hear what that was. But overall, congratulations to England on breaking the streak of Wales. And all the best in the second test. I can't wait to see England versus Wales again. It's going to be an interesting encounter. Also, Wales, don't take yourselves too hardly. Remember, you got 14 games in a row won. One loss is not the end of the world. It's still Rugby World Cup time. It's still warm-up times. You beat England this weekend, then you're already on the build-up of 50-50. So just go out there, have confidence, and England continue the form, and hopefully the discipline side and the tackle side for both teams can be worked on. But solid performance from England, but good comeback from Wales. But they need to obviously finish off with the tactical kicking, because if you don't, then guys like George Ford or Owen Farrell are going to take the game away from you, which will definitely do it. I mean, kicking percentage 100% to England, 67 to Wales. That to me is a costly factor. It would have given your team a bit more of a boost, a bit more of encouragement. And but yeah, anyway, that's going to do it for today's video. Well done again to England. Subscribe if you're new. Recap predictions coming out obviously after that, this coming up game. So make sure you are subscribed for that. And I'll see you guys real soon for another video. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.
Make sure you subscribe to his channel for all rugby content. Stay safe and never give up.